Let me tell you about the first time I saw a ghost. And I'm sharing this story because I think it is fascinating, and I would like anyone that has had a similar experience to weigh in on what they think is going on here. So to set the stage, I am in middle school and I am at a sleepaway camp in West Virginia. And at this camp, we're all in cabins. The cabin I'm in has 4 bunk beds, and I'll show you in a minute what this looks like. But basically what happened was I woke up in the middle of the night, I need to go to the restroom, and roll over, and there is a ghost. And it is a little girl, and she's wearing this white nightgown and nightcap, and standing next to the bunk bed I'm sleeping in, but there was a big coat rack there, and she's standing where she cannot physically be. So I know that it's not like she's not physical matter, she's a ghost. And I'm looking at her. She's not moving. She's not acknowledging me. That she's just looking straight at the door. And the thing that was so interesting to me was that I could see her so clearly. Now, I don't have good vision. Both of my eyes are -7. So if you wear contacts or glasses, you know that that's not great. I can't see anything without contacts or glasses. And so I look at this ghost. She is totally illuminated. It's literally like the movies. They got it right. She is lit up. And I see her with extreme detail. And that's what was fascinating to me. I'm not wearing my glasses. How could I see her so clearly?
I couldn't figure out green screen, but this is what it looked like. So that's me freaking out in the bunk, and that's where the ghost was standing, just staring forward. Points if you recognize this ghost.
It didn't make sense that I could see her so clearly, but in a way it did, because she's not actually physically there. And I'm not seeing her with my physical eyes. I'm seeing her somehow with my mind's eye, but it looks completely different than when I see a spirit. Ghosts are entirely their own entity. It was very clear to me that she was not aware of my presence, nor did she care. It didn't feel threatening or scary other than it being shocking. And then the crazy thing was, the next day, we had the chance to do one of 2 activities. You could play soccer or you could go to storytelling. And I decided to go to storytelling. And I was freaked out. Like, I'm trying to process the fact that this just happened to me. And I start telling the story, and I'm like, something weird happened last night in my cabin, and I'm about to go into the details. And then this other girl in the room was like, "Oh, did you see the little girl?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I've been in that cabin before. I've seen her too." Before I told this story, she knew what I was talking about. So would love to hear your guys' hypotheses on it. But from what I've heard about ghosts is it's an energetic imprint. So if someone did something a lot when they're alive, it's formed this sort of vortex, that this idea that like energy can't be created or destroyed. And it's like ghosts are there, but you can't really interact with them. You can just happen to see them. Have you experienced something like this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.